What's up?
Came way too quick. I wasn't ready. Yeah, so shout out.
It was glitching. It was glitching.
Shout out to Crypto King. And shout out to Fozzie. I was actually gonna send this, so I'm gonna send it now. I said, haha, big love to our fudders, Crypto King and Fozzie. They said we weren't coming, we rubbed. What's up, Johnny Tran? And when are you gonna teach us Elliott wave theory? Right? We've been waiting. You can do it from the, if you want to do it from the Benz, you can do it from the Benz. You want to do it in the Bentley, you can do it in the Bentley.
Oh, shit.
How are you doing? Desert, what's up? How are things?
Still in pain.
You're in pain.
Still all messed up, but I got my good friend Tito, and he's helping me. He's helping me get through it.
What's up, Jaleesa? How are we doing, Jaleesa? I believe Tito is from Kentucky too, right? Tito's is Kentucky.
Austin,
Texas. Dang.
Austin, Texas.
Smash that like button. Jaleesa is right. Yes. So rebrand.
Yes.
And Johnny Tran, look, hope all is well. We appreciate and we love you for that. Yeah, Desert. He works too hard, and that's the long and the short.
So we are separating. Obviously, Crypto Nightly is still under Jpg Empire. Okay, yep. Jpg Empire, still the parent company of everything we do. Right. But the show is called Crypto Nightly. So me and John were talking about it, and we're like, well, why isn't the YouTube channel literally called Crypto Nightly? So now we are at Crypto Nightly. We are at Crypto_Nightly for the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel will be called Crypto Nightly. I just did a quick AI logo thing and changed the logo. I'm going to get a better logo. I'll make one. So that's what we're doing. So this is Crypto Nightly, where you come to get all your market updates and
the hot
daily,
honey
whatever. Huh?
The hot
honey dip tea. Yes.
So I was going to ask, I was actually since we were talking about the rebrand, I feel like we need to find a different, background. We got to have a different vibe. Yes. It doesn't have to be so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But great.
We have a lot of stuff planned. Obviously, I've been out for several days. I've barely been in Discord. I haven't been trading or putting out anything like that. I'm in extreme pain. And shout out to, I think it was Jeff Dukes. I want to say it was Jeff Dukes or maybe Third Patriot, where I said, I'm just going to work out and push through it. And they were like, well, maybe you should go to the doctor. Well, Saturday I went to the emergency room. So I have a diverging, or my C6 and my C7 are divergent, is what they said. Basically, they're deteriorating. So your C6 and your C7 is right at the base of your neck, where it starts to go right below your shoulders. And that's where your major nerve bundles are. And they work across, come through your rib 1, your clavicle, come down like that. And it's all fucked up. So I was doing a house on Friday. I mean, I've had it for years, but I was doing a house on Friday, and apparently I did something it didn't like. And I've been in the most pain I've ever been in my life for the past 5 days. And I'm out of pain pills, but I have Tito's. So
there we go. Al natural.
What?
I said al natural.
That's right. So I see the doc tomorrow. I see the doctor tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get the referral for I don't even know what it is. It's freaking, what is the bone doctor? Not a podiatrist. Freaking
something. It's a Asta something.
What?
Bone doctor name. It's like an obstetrician or something like that.
Yeah,
Orthopedic doctor.
There we go. Orthopedic. I think orthopedic shoes, but yeah. So I got to get the referral. Got to go see them. I already got the X-rays. Got to get. Hopefully, my insurance company doesn't screw with me. Need to get the MRI. Get some pain pills, some prednisone for the steroids. There we go. Orthopedics. Silver lining. I was talking to the delivery chick today that brought up our load for work, and she's known several people that have had like their C4, C5, C3, C4 fused together, and apparently it's just a couple of slits in the front of the neck, and they just go back and they plate it or some shit like that, and then it's like, I don't know, I don't care if it's freaking open heart surgery. We're going to be working towards getting this fixed. I can't stand the feeling of not being able to do something. You know what I mean? You know, where you're all of a sudden you're physically unable. You know, this is numb. I can't feel my fingers right now. It's numb through here. So is what it is. It's what happens when you have a hard life, or when you treat your body to a hard life, I should say. But we're here. We're going to make it work. I guess the point of before I went on that whole rant is the point of that is we got a lot more shit coming to the YouTube channel. We're going to be doing a lot of shit. It'll be slowly. Once I'm back to like normal, you know, like I'm not in pain and I can think straightly, then we'll be doing some upgrading some of the graphics, and we're going to extend. We're going to try. I don't even want to say that but we're going to start putting out more content. We're going to have more stuff on the weekends. We're going to start having more specials. I want to open some kind of freaking trading channel in the Discord for whales only, as in you have to be a boss whale and a junkie whale combined. So I got to get with Gphy and see about getting a role set up. And then it's not going to be like a alpha thing where I think I'm good enough to just give you guys calls or anything. It's going to be an educational where we learn and stuff like that. So you went out, John? What does that say?
So I went out. I don't know what that means. I don't know when. To be honest, my wife's in town right now, and this is fantastic and awesome. A lot of my work associates, they were like, I told them my wife's going to be in town, so when she gets here, I'm going to be unavailable for at least 2 to 3 days. And they were all like, oh, that's cool. Oh, I had to leave the space. I did have to leave the space. I was out in the country. And then I was doing some things with my wife. But so what I was saying is that, so my business associates, they were like, oh, so you're taking your wife on a trip? And I was like, no. I'm just locking the door for 2 to 3 days and not answering my phone. I hadn't seen my wife in a while, you know? But right. I should have actually, my aunt sent me a picture right now. It's so funny. Oh, a picture of me and my wife. Everybody keeps joking, right? Because we didn't have too much of a honeymoon, that every single time that we're ever together at some place, and we've been traveling a little bit over the last year, that we're always on our honeymoon. So my aunt just sent me a picture of us and was like, oh, you guys are on a honeymoon, right? Because we never really had one. So maybe one day we will, and that'll be cool. But honestly, like in the grand scheme of things, since I met my wife, I have been and lived in the Cayman Islands for quite some time with her, right? I've lived in Honduras, right? I'm now living in Colombia, right? And then next is going to be Ecuador, Chile, and Panama, and Costa Rica. So maybe Costa Rica, that'll be where you come and visit, and then I'll have the room and board paid for by the big guys. You know what I mean? So it'll be a good time.
So why Ecuador, Chile, and Guatemala?
Ecuador, Chile, Panama, and Ecuador, Chile, Panama. And that's because some of the business associates that I have, they have some pending business ties in those places.
Oh, okay.
And so it's going to require me to go to those places to make sure that the deal is sealed, right? And so
Nice.
I'll probably be taking my wife to those kinds of things. Things are looking good, to be honest, and it's pretty exciting. So we'll see. Hopefully nothing falls through, but I think that everything is going, kind of the positive way. I think I might be taking care of our trip to Raribo this time. So then we'll be, good.
Very nice. Very nice. Got to get them burner tickets.
Yeah.
VIP tickets are $800 now.
Yeah.
So this time last year, I mean, they were still 600 last time, so they're only up $200 from last year.
Yeah.
So, and for a burner, you need 2 of them. But I think it's going to be rough, bro, because we got fucking Bitcoin 2025 in Vegas in May. And those ticket prices are just going up right now.
Are they crazy?
I seen, general festival passes, I think, are going up to $359. So, and then industry passes are going up to $1,200. But I think for Bitcoin, just regular general passes, bro.
No,
you know
100%.
what I mean?
I will tell you. So, like the first time I went to Bitcoin, when I went to Bitcoin Miami, dude, I fucking took out a loan. This is how bad that I want to be that I wanted to be in crypto, right? I took out a loan to get industry passes for the hopes that I would meet enough people. Oh, geez. This is so funny. Yeah, this is exactly what Jeff Bezos is just saying. Yeah, he says, I got questions. Well, let me tell you. First things first. Last night, I did not sleep well because my wife is not okay with me talking to Cardano girls. I'll tell you what. So all those interviews and the DMs that are scheduled for after the Cardano Dubai Summit, might have to cancel all of them. But
I mean, who'd have thought that, right? Who'd have thought she wouldn't have been okay with you talking to a bunch of hot Latino girls?
No. It's not even that one, but I mean that was definitely one. But let me tell you what. Yeah, and the thing that before I was like, you know what, wife, it would be really great if you could get into crypto by like helping me by doing the Spanish interviews, right? This was my way out of getting out of it. Because she could ask those like questions, like, she doesn't know about it. So she could ask those questions. She was like, hell no. She was like, absolutely no. She was like, I won't do that for anybody. She was kind of like, get fucked. I was like, oh, geez. Well, there we go, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, no, what I was saying, I can't remember. I was saying something in particular.
You took out a loan for Bitcoin Miami.
Industry pass that was $2,200.
Woo!
I slept in a freaking what's it called? I slept in a
hostel.
A hostel, dude. $75 a night, and kind of sus a little bit. And well, yeah, for the whole time that I was there, I lucked out because the last like 3 nights I got to stay in a really nice high-rise Miami apartment. We're not going to get into how that happened. But what I will say is that that was actually how I got my job with the company that I am now consulting for, ironically.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Through that, and then through
the good thing is $75 a night in Vegas gets you a decent room. And Bitcoin, so Bitcoin 2025 is, I don't know if they do that on purpose, but it's during the week. So all the rooms are cheap. I mean, the rooms at the Venetian are super expensive, but I've been looking at rooms at the Links and Harrah's.
Is Bitcoin going to also be in Vegas?
Yeah.
I didn't make that connection because the only one that I was thinking about was the one in Nashville, and I have some
No,
friends
it's
out there.
in.
I was just gonna.
That's what I'm saying. It's in Vegas, bro. So I'm going no matter what. It's freaking 3 hours from my house. I jump in the truck and I'm there in the afternoon. You know what I mean? It's almost as close as going to my brother's house. So that's why I've been looking at rooms at the Link. I sent you all those rooms for the Link.
Yeah, I saw that.
We can get like a freaking 2-room suite at the Link for like the price of a standard room at the Venetian, and it's a freaking 8-minute walk. You know?
So listen, Simple Minded, actually, look, you're talking all this crap right now, but I need to get my interview with you, and then we can halfway through it, we'll switch spots so you can interview me. You can ask me all the questions about whatever you're thinking, but we should get that on the books. I love what you're doing. I was listening to the space earlier, and what it is that I was out with my wife, and my wife is like, you're always tied to your phone. And yeah, because my entire life is on the internet. So even for my job, you know, like even for my job, I don't always have to be on the phone or on the internet, but I always have to be connected just in case I'm needed. So I'm on call. But without further ado, I think it's about time for Market Watch. So
yes, because I cannot sit in this chair for much longer. So
okay. Well, we'll cut it short tonight. So
before we get into Market Watch, though, everybody, do us a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, share it with a friend. If you're on Twitter, tag some DGens, give us a retweet. If you are on YouTube, do us a favor, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We go live Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. PST, bringing you that hot honey dip tea, the market update, and your daily crypto news. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's refresh the screen real quick. I haven't really been looking at the markets like real closely. I don't have a bunch of charts tonight. But so we're down 1.6%, coming in at $2.425 trillion. We got 105 in trading volume. Bitcoin dominance at 55 even. ETH at 12.7 and 5.369 Gwei will send you a transaction. We got Bitcoin back above 67,000, coming in at 67,504, up 0.5%. We got Ethereum at 25.52, down 2.5. We have BNB at 589, down 0.5%. Solana with a nice pump. We are going to look at the Solana chart. I think that Head and Shoulders may be breaking out. We're hitting our head on the macro downtrend right now. Coming in at 173, up 4.1. We got XRP at 52.94, down 0.5%. We got Dogecoin still pumping. Look at that, 14% on the week. Coming in at 14.26. We got Tron up 0.5% at 16.09. Toncoin at 5.17, down a little over 0.5%. Cardano at 35.44, down 2.3%, and Avalanche down 1%. And I did watch the video last night. That's interesting what Aaron had to say, that he doesn't feel Avalanche can scale.
Well, he said that technologically, it is not able to, which is interesting because I remember reading an article that was kind of like hyping up Avalanche, and it did say that like that Avalanche can do 4,500 transactions per second.
Right.
And the subnets can be created for all kinds of different special purposes that can also process that many. But I mean, then when you take that into consideration, and you look
at, he said like each subnet needs its own like ecosystem. Because I remember that. So the way I learned about it was like, you know, Avalanche, you got the superhighway, and then it has all these sub little byways that take on different projects, which would be the subnets. But he's saying that all of these subnets need their own infrastructure in order to work.
Infrastructure to hold up the pieces. Yeah.
Right.
And that was interesting to me. But listen, if you're thinking about AVAX as 4,500 transactions per second. Visa executes more than 65,000 transactions per second. And then when we're talking about things like, I think it's the Laos upgrade or Ouroboros, whichever one of them that it is, and Hydra, we're talking about millions of transactions per second. So like we're talking about like quite a bit more than 65,000.
I don't think like the credit card industry is like an anomaly when it comes to the requirement for that many transactions per second.
Yes.
You know, Visa, MasterCard, because we're talking literally billions of people running credit cards daily.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because Visa credit cards accepted all over the world.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's not just a United States thing. I remember when we talked to Aaron before about Hydra, and he was like,
didn't make any sense. Why would you need that much GPS?
Unless it was like real time
tracking
data
on the blockchain. He said down to like the milliseconds.
Right, like the atomic clock type freaking data, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But I mean, like the idea with Hydra is that you don't have to use all of it, right? It basically adjusts to your needs.
But at some point,
isn't
it like buying a Ferrari and driving the speed limit though?
Yes. However,
like
I think
buying a Ferrari and never taking it to the racetrack.
Well, here's the thing. Would you rather have a car that can go fast or have a car that's reliable that can't? You know what I mean? Like sometimes you want to have that speed.
Well, at some point in time, though, I understand what you're saying. Rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I understand the concept. But if your Ferrari can do 170, at what point in time will you ever need to go 170 without just because you want to?
Dude, I'll tell you what. Let me tell you a story.
You know what I mean?
Let me tell you a story one time.
No, let's not get into high-speed chases.
No, dude, it was not a high-speed chase. It was about 3:30 a.m. in the morning in Richmond, Kentucky. And I was trying to get an hour away very quickly, right? I was responding to a text message. It was a very interesting text message. Dude, I made this hour-long drive. Well, it was about 45-minute drive in about 15 minutes, bro. Going about 155 the whole way. And let me see. She was like, how did you make it here that quick? Well, I'll just tell you. I was in a hurry.
All right. So biggest gainers on the day, we got Jupiter. And obviously that's pumping because Solana is pumping up 11%. Popcat, I'm telling you, you know, if you had a chance to buy in when it dipped back down to $1.35, if you're looking for a meme coin, I think Popcat's the one. Coming in at 151 up 6.4, ICP up 6%, Dogwoof Hat up 5.4, Celestia up 4.4, Sui up 4.1, back to $2. So Sui's been bouncing off of 191, 190, 188. You know, beautiful accumulation zone for everybody that says they missed it. Solana up 4.1%. We have our biggest losers, ApeCoin, retracing from that inflated. They just launched something, right? Something just happened. They just launched something. ApeCoin did.
They launched their chain.
Their what?
They launched Ape Chain with all the different stuff on it, and they had a pump.fun on Ape Chain. Which
okay.
What did you think about what Aaron said that he said every chain needs their pump.fun?
Well, I guess my opinion is kind of like his. I don't like it, but I understand it. Yes, you need it for volume. You know what I mean? You need something like that for volume and everything and to create volume. But like he said, it's gonna fizzle out.
Yeah.
Huh?
He said it would die out and they would eventually there would be something better that took its place.
Right. They're going to have to adapt because meme coins, while we are in the meme coin craze right now, you know what I mean? You figure, I wasn't around in summer of 2020, but you had you had DeFi's, you had the DeFi, then you had the NFT. Now it's like memes, memes are everything. Pump.fun, snack.fun, move.pump, every chain has a pump.fun. But I don't think it's sustainable. I really don't. Eventually all the liquidity is going to be pulled. So we got Beam. So I expect this to come down a lot. It's down 9%. We got Beam down 5.3, Gala down 4.8, Starknet down 3.1, Chainlink down 3.1, Staked ETH, Brett down 2.8, and so on. Let's go into the markets real quick. I don't have a bunch pulled up. I just don't have it's really hard for me to even collect my thoughts right now. I'm in so much pain. So it's just like, we're just going to run through this real quick. We're going to go to the 2 hour on Bitcoin. Beautiful retest. Look at that. Retest right to the macro downtrend right here, which happens to be the 200 MA on the 2 hour. We have got a nice bounce. We're above the 21 MA. We're bouncing our head off the 50. So that's looking good. When we get over this node, we can start to roll back to the upside. I don't want to say we've bottomed, but we're in the accumulation zone. And it's a beautiful retest. That's a bullish retest on the macro downtrend. So if we go up to the 4 hour, we talk about this, last week, last Monday when we finally broke through, we retested and we bounced. And now we have a nice bullish retest with a nice long wick. Look at how long that wick is. The bulls just bought it right up. Boom. Now we got the double green dot. We got the momentum going to the upside. We got the VWAP going to the upside. And then money flow starting to curve. Nice big candle in the past hour and a half. So I think Bitcoin is looking good. We may have a nice strong close to the week. No, my hemorrhoids are not flaring up, sir. I have some neck issues. I have a degenerative C6, C7, and it's becoming a problem. I injured them on Friday, and it's a long story. I went through the whole thing at the beginning of the show. That's why I haven't been here for 2 days. But like I've been saying, my good friend Tito is helping me through it, and I'm almost out, so we might have to close the show so I can go make another one.
No, you're good. But simple-minded, I'm serious. We need to do thank you, bro, in the next 2 days.
Thank you, simple-minded. So that's what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. Psy. So Psy is still in the same move that we've been looking at.
That's what I've been saying, bro. That's why, like, the conversation that we had this morning about Sui versus Psy, I was like, I don't know, man.
Well, but see, I wasn't doing it for, I wasn't doing it for a short-term pump. I was doing it for a future, the future endeavor that we were planning on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Getting us situated in to, be able to build upon and have, in the
ecosystem. But I'm actually like, I would love to speak to somebody. If anybody's out there, anybody knows anybody and you want to tag them, I would definitely like to meet somebody that's very much into the Psy ecosystem. Like, I would just like to know what's going on over there. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Psy is it's a blockchain for traders. As in, I want to say what Psy does, it's like I don't want to call it a one-trick pony, but it's meant to be able to optimize code to use for people to use in like trading algorithms and like computer programs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's like a transactional, I don't know. It's like an infrastructure play. You know what I mean? That deals with trading and stuff like that. But speaking of that, this is what I'm looking at on Psy right now. I looked at this earlier. We're in this falling triangle. Okay. Measured move of 25.5% right here, which will actually break us above this bigger measure move that we've been looking at. This freaking SR level right here at about, what is that at? Dang it. 50 cents, 50.91, which is a bigger cup and handle that we were looking at on the 4 hour right here coming down. So now we're in this next one. This is kind of what I'm expecting. As a matter of fact, down to 2 hour, we're going to go ahead and set that alarm right there. Once per bar, 2 hour. So you're looking to see, you're waiting to see for this to break out on like the 2 hour. And then you're going to go down in frames and you're going to check your confluence. You can see we're bouncing our head off it right now. Boom, we had a nice little pump today. We wicked up almost to the trend line and we're coming back down. But we got that double green dot. Momentum's coming down a little bit. Still one to definitely keep your eye on. Let's look at SWE real quick because SWE's been beat down all weekend. But we may have turned the page on SWE. Get this nice little double bottom with this bullish div right here on the momentum. You know, we got lower high, higher low on the, we got a lower low and then we got a higher low on the momentum. We got money flow turned to the upside. VWAP's coming back down, but momentum's still going up and the money flow starting to turn up. Nice little pump over the past couple of hours, got us above the 21. Got us back above this SR level at 192. I'm looking for it to come up to about 207, retest 207, kind of like all this that we did back here. Definitely one to keep your eye on. Popcat's just out of control. You know, we just now broke above an SR level up here at 149. We're sitting at 151. All our moving averages flipped. A little bit of bearish div on the momentum waves right here, but it could still pump and this momentum could catch up. We are above the 21. Definitely something to keep your eye on. Let's see here. Ondo. Wasn't really looking at Ondo. Ondo looks like, I would say we are in some kind of falling channel here. You know, I would expect this. We bounce off the 200 and we're bouncing. We're back above the 21. That's probably well below the 786. Double green dot on the momentum. Starting to push back to the upside. So it kind of seems like, so we've talked about what's the easiest way to get into trading with limited time to study and track. Our trading bot, sir.
That was what I was going to say.
Our trading bot. There is no way. So to get into trading, I'm not even into it as much as I should because my time is split between my IRL and getting the YouTube and working on the project behind the scenes and everything like that. To really be into trading, you need to be a psychopath about it. You need to be in the charts. You need to be studying the charts, 3-4 hours a day. And it's just trial and error. So Daniel's making, so his comment right there, the sell Ondo comment. We were both in AJ's, watching AJ's live stream today, and he was in there and I was in there. And AJ brought up a report. I can't remember what it was about. It was a report from a brokerage about RWAs saying that RWAs, that this is not the cycle. Essentially that next cycle is going to be the cycle where the RWA narrative is the narrative, is the adoption. So like RWAs will be, adopted next cycle. So just joking in the chat, I put, so what you're saying is sell all my Ondo. And AJ was like, Desert Crypto, no, I am not saying sell all your Ondo. And then there was other people that were, so that's what he's talking about. But I will reiterate what I said before. I will be dumping all my Ondo late November, early December, mid-December, somewhere in that area. Once we get a nice pump, probably if Ondo doubles from here, if we get back to 150, because 150 is the June high for Ondo, we get back to 150, I will probably be dumping my Ondo and waiting till the beginning of the year, waiting for the cliff unlock, waiting for it to see what's going on, and then reassessing, because I do believe in Ondo. It's just the problem is they have that yearly cliff unlock, and this year is going to be the first cliff unlock, and it's going to more than double the supply. So,
I want to answer this one. It says, "What's the blue and the yellow mean on the side of the screen?" Okay, so that is volume. Okay. Those are points of high interest as far as trading. So all of the peaks are where the most price action and the most trades have occurred throughout that span of time. Right. So every time that there is a point of control, like where that red line is, that is where the majority of price action selling and buying has happened on the chart. And oftentimes the price will move towards the point where there's been the most action. So every single one of those peaks identifies a point of interest and somewhere to be looking out for when you're looking at the price movement as it goes forward.
Yeah. Those peaks are what are called high volume nodes. So like John said, it's the most volume. And as I bring more data onto the screen, you'll see that they change. See how they changed a little bit? So the more data, it's telling you the volume. It's telling you the high volume. Every one of these bars is a volume bar of what candles are being shown on the screen. Okay, the indicator is right here. It's the VRVP. It's the volume range visible profile. And it's a free indicator on TradingView. So if you have TradingView, you just type in VRVP, boom, it pops up. And then you can set it to different things. I personally, the first thing I do is I go in, my inputs, default is 24. I set it to 240. So it gives you more data. And then style, I set mine to 20 just because I don't like it. That's just how far it sticks out. I set it to 20 to keep it nice and close. So that's what that is. WTF is Ondo. Ondo is the largest real world asset play in crypto. If you look on our channel, if you go on our channel and you search Ondo, I put out a video on exactly what Ondo is. Ondo is connected highly with BlackRock. It is like BlackRock's off-ramp for their BITL fund. So it allows them
their real world tokenized assets. So when they tokenize real estate and they have a marketplace where you can buy and sell fractions of rental properties and their real estate portfolio, Ondo is that platform, that the blockchain that they're going to be using for that. It's already been chosen. So there's a lot of speculation that $11 trillion BlackRock is going to be having a lot of volume in and out of Ondo. And
they have their own stable coin called OUSDY, and it is backed by short-term treasury notes. Lazix, you are welcome. Do us a favor, like, subscribe, share the channel. We go live Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. PST for anybody that's just coming in. This is kind of what we do. We have an opening. We go through the market update. I don't have time to learn this ish. Okay. But I don't know. I'm not very good with money. I'm just saying.
No, so the trading bot actually, so we'll go over a couple more, and then I would like if you can show your screen on what
I do have it. I have it
yeah.
brought up. I'm logged in and everything, so I plan on doing that. So this is Solana. This will be the last one. We went over this. Let me zoom in real quick. We've been talking about this for a while. This big head and shoulder on Solana, and we are starting to break out of the head and shoulder. And even if you just call this a cup and handle right here on the daily, we've already started to break out. Boom. And we're right here, which we are bumping our head on the macro downtrend right now. And this move takes us to about 203. So this head and shoulder right here, it's kind of hard to see. Oh, damn it. Oh, sorry, guys. I can't freaking sit like that. So this head, shoulder, head, this move right here takes us about 203. And this initial move takes us to about 181, which happens to be a SR level. And we're moving. Solana's moving there. We're getting there. So that's about it when it comes to charts. Like I said, I haven't really had time. I would be aware of this bearish div on the daily. The momentum waves. We got a lower high and we got our higher high on the daily. But all that could go to naught if Bitcoin starts running. It's just going to move too. Next thing. So John wants us to talk about this. Damn it. Hold on a second.
I'm over here talking muted. So I was going to say, so meanwhile, I wish that I could actually control the screen for him. But so Token Empire, the trading bot, is live, right? Send us or open a ticket in Discord so that we can make sure that you have full access to it. It does require you to have a MetaMask with, I would say, at least $10 worth of base USDC. And this is just for paying the fees of the bot. But once you put those fees into the bot will start going. And we've been told that $10 should last you quite some time, quite a few trades. And the hit rate has been pretty good. But it works with a neural network that is actually getting better and learning as it goes. And so the bot is open. Third Patriot, I would just ask that you open a ticket in Discord, and we will make sure that everybody gets access to it as they would like, and that we can get all the feedback from everybody individually as we go. So we are, I guess, technically currently in the beta stages. So we are haven't put it out completely. It will soon be connected to the Droid Room on Token Empire, but it is not right now.
Oh, it kicked me out. Hold on a second.
Yes, so JP Rigs, you can use it. Simple-minded. GFY, sir. That's all I got to say. JP Rigs, if you send... Actually, I'll send you a DM right now, and I will give you... Okay, so what is y'all's opinion? I'm hearing good and bad stuff about Uphold, and I'm new to trading. So let me tell you what I think about Uphold. I think Uphold has not had a problem ever since I ever started using it, and I even lost some XRP in Uphold, and they were pretty good at responding to get me my XRP back. I sent it without a memo note because I'm an idiot, but now I know better. What I will say is, every centralized exchange, you need to use it like a one-time thing. Okay. And so you purchase your tokens and you send your tokens to a wallet. And that's how you should treat it. As long as you do that, you shouldn't have any problem and you shouldn't lose any money. But if you leave a lot of money on Uphold, there's a chance that you could lose all your money. So,
yeah. Centralized exchanges are not for holding crypto. They are for buying crypto. So let's go through this real quick, and then I got to get off here, bro. I can't. I got to go for it. I got to go lay down or something. So when you log in, this is what it's going to be. It's going to ask you to sign in. You guys seen the sign in screen, and you'll just make an account. It's just email and password. That's all it is. Like John said, yes, the bot is with Kraken. I'm going to go through that right now, Third Patriot. Like John said here, it'll be relatively shortly. It'll actually be connected to the droid room and inside Token Empire, and it will be token gated. So this is what your dashboard's going to look like. It's going to have, so the bot time I connected, yesterday. So I've been up for 1 day, 3 hours and 3 minutes, no trades yet, no TVL, no profit. So then the next tab is going to be your spot trades. This is where it's going to show you all your trades and what's going on. This is going to be your future positions, and it's going to show you everything like that. So this is going to be the billing right here. So like John said, you're going to need a MetaMask, and it's ran on base. So you can open a MetaMask. Who is sending me messages?
This is me.
Oh, okay. So you can spin up a MetaMask and you can fund it, with USDC from base. And then right here, it's real simple. You'll just click on top up. Boom, you'll connect your wallet and you'll send 10, 15, however much you want to send. Like John said, you're not gonna need much, but this is where the trading fees come out of, because we can't pull trading fees from your centralized exchange. You have to have, trading fees or service fees on the side. So this is where they'll be pulled off of. I threw $10 in here. Then we come down here to strategies. It's going to give you 3 options. You're going to have low risk, medium risk. I, of course, chose Berserker mode. Right here, high risk. And you just choose your risk, and that's it. And then, so settings. Under settings is where you're going to connect your accounts. So I have mine connected to a MEXC account.
Shout out Digital.
What's up, Steven? What's going on? Hey, we're going to be shooting you a DM here in the next day or so. We got something to talk about. So I have mine connected to MEXC, but we do also offer Kraken. So you'll just hit connect here. Boom, it pops up. You'll go into your Kraken account. You'll set up your APIs in Kraken, and you only want to set it up for read and trade. So the bot does not, you don't allow the bot to withdraw funds or anything like that. It's just a read and trade. So it allows you to trade for you. You put your API key in, you put your API secret in, and boom. Yes,
so
that's why I chose high risk.
Let me tell you something. And okay, so we cannot guarantee returns, right? This bot is learning. So it's like a kid learning to ride a bicycle right now. And so the returns will be slower at first, and then they get better. But what I will say about some of our, assessments of previous high risk use is that when there is extreme volatility in the market, it does very good historically. And then so that's about 3 to 4 times what it normally does under the lowest setting. But if there's not volatility in the market, it probably doesn't do as good as some of the more moderate ones.
Right. So my account's all set up. I got it funded. I think I threw about $250 in that MEXC account that I have it connected to. And we're going to track it through the weekend. So So that's about it. But yeah, I need to get out of here, folks.
Yeah, we're out. We'll close it
Y'all
down.
quit asking questions. Yeah, go chill. Yeah, I can't stand here. I can't sit in the chair. I got to go friggin' lay down or hit my recliner real quick. So
yes, but thank you all for joining us. Any questions anybody have, send it in to us in the Discord. Open a ticket if you want to use the bot or want access. I'm sending the link to a few different people. Anybody that's interested, I put the link in the beta testing of Token Empire. I also put it in the whale chat. So either of those two places you can get it. If you need it and you don't have access to it, get it from me. Just in general chat or send me a DM. Yep. Peace. Thank you, everybody. Desert, feel better. We'll be here tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time. And we're going to start a section with Aaron. So if you saw Aaron last night and you liked our conversation, he's the dev. And he knows quite a bit about a lot of stuff. So he's going to have his own section now. So we appreciate you all. Thank you all for joining us. And we'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific. Peace.